Welcome back to Barbecue with Greg. Let's put that meat on the grill. Let's get started. Okay, welcome back, barbecue friends. Today, we're gonna be cooking up some pork chops. We're gonna be using both barbecues for this cook, both the Louisiana Grills Pellet and Kamado. We use the pellet grill. We're gonna bake some potatoes. I'll show you a real simple way to do a baked potato. We're gonna be searing some pork chops here on the Kamado. Apple sauce to go over top. Take this step by step. Let's get started. Okay, I'd like to start off with our pork chops first. First, I want to season those, wrap them up, put them in the fridge. Just let the seasoning do its work. I'm gonna be using this Killer Hogs hot barbecue rub. Now this has got a bit of spice, but not overwhelming. I just want a bit of that spicy note. That way, when we cover it with that applesauce, we get the spicy and sweet. With the sear on the pork chop, it's just gonna be delicious. I got these beautiful pork chops here at my local butcher, Medel Brothers Quality Meats. And these are just gonna be real nice. When you sear that on the grill, all that's gonna just golden up and give you all that flavor. So let's put our dry rub on here. There, we'll put that back in the fridge. So next we're gonna be topping up the pellet grill with the pellets. I'm using these hardwood pellets and it's an apple blend. So we're gonna start this up. We're gonna set it to about 400 degrees. Okay, let's start the unit. Okay, now we're gonna set it to 400 degrees. So we use our up arrow here. There we go. Okay, while this is warming up, let's get our potatoes ready. Okay, I got fairly small baking potatoes here, but this is how I start. Put the potato down. I'm gonna make several cuts into the potato down, but maybe halfway through. Next, I'm gonna take some vegetable oil. Probably about a half a cup or so. Put some ground salt. Put some fresh ground pepper. We want to individually wrap each potato. Put our potato down. I like to get the cut side up and just generously brush that with their salt and pepper and oil. Then wrap it up. There we go. And we'll just set this aside for later. While our pellet grill's coming up to temperature, let's light our Kamado. Yeah, I really like my newspaper way of lighting this, but you could light it with a fire starter or your grill gun or whatever you got. Let's put this in. Now I'm using a hardwood lump charcoal for this. Light that up. Just let that do its thing. The pellet grill has now reached 400 degrees, so let's get those potatoes in. So I like to choose one of the largest potatoes of the group here and put my thermometer in it. So I gotta feed my thermometer through the lid here. Let's open up the lid. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna pierce that potato, put it on the grill, put all these on the grill. Close the lid. Okay, so you got a temperature of 62 degrees on that potato. We're gonna be looking for that interior temperature of that potato to reach about 200. Then we know it's done. Nice foolproof way of making a baked potato. Now that the potatoes are on our pellet grill, the Kamado's lit, we need to work on that applesauce that we're gonna put over top of our pork chops. So let's get all that ready. Okay, now we'll get our apples ready. I'm gonna use about 3 apples. We got 4 pork chops, should be enough. I'm gonna add my butter. Roughly maybe a half a cup of butter. Probably about a half a cup of brown sugar here. Okay, we'll put that in the pellet grill. Okay, we'll just slide that in there with the potatoes. Close the lid. Okay, next step, we got our peppers here. So what I want to do is slice these up, get them ready for the grill. We're gonna grill this up on the same grill as the pork chops. Okay, we're gonna take our peppers, put it in some aluminum foil. We're gonna take the leftover oil that has our salt and pepper in it and just pour it over the peppers. And we'll just put this aside till it's ready for the grill. Okay, we got this nice and lit. I'm just gonna give this a bit of a stir and we'll just leave that go until we're ready to put our pork chops on. Just gonna open the pellet grill here and give our apples a bit of a stir. Our potatoes reach 200 degrees here, so what I want to do I'm just gonna flip them all over like that. There, all those oils in the foil is just gonna deep fry the skin of that potato. It's just gonna be beautiful. Okay, the apples here. You can see the liquid's getting all syrupy here. So I'll put it in a bowl here. Bring this in the house for later. We're now reading 207 in that one potato. So all I'm gonna do is just shut this off and let them sit in here. Just leave them in there till we get the pork chops grilled. All right, time to start cooking on the Kamado here. I'm gonna start off by opening the lid here. We'll open our bottom vent right up. We're going to start off by putting our peppers on first. Let's put our pork chops on. We got a very hot fire here, so these pork chops are gonna have to get flipped frequently. When the flame hits that meat like that, that's all flavor right there. Here, I just keep rotating the meat. Make sure all the meat can touch every part of the grill. I keep going in and checking the interior temperature on this. This is probably about a 10 to 15 minute cook right here. I'm looking for an interior temperature of about 145. I'll have to give these one more flip and then check my temperatures again. These are done and over temperature. Time to get these off. Okay, this is all done. I just pulled it off the grill. I'll bring it in, I'll fix the plate, and we'll come back for the taste test. Okay, here we are. Got a nice pork chop here off the grill. Nice baked potato with sour cream and some chives. I clipped these chives from the garden. Got a nice grilled pepper. Let's cut into this, see how it tastes. All right, we'll start off with the pork chop here. Just grilled beautifully there. Nice color on the inside, nice and tender. Wow. Oh wait, I forgot to put the apples on it. I'll be back. All right, now we're talking. Got those apples on there. Now we'll bite into that again. Here we go. Just like before, we got that nice sear on there, which is adding flavor to the pork chop. We got that little bit of dry rub, adding a little bit of spiciness. Then the sweetness from the apples, just delicious. Of course, got our baked potato here. So putting your temperature probe in your baked potato takes all the guesswork out of it. It's a nice, simple way to make a good baked potato. The oil in there just helps make that crust go golden brown on the potato. Gives you that nice taste, like a kind of like a French fry. Of course, the grilled peppers. They pick up a nice smokiness from that charcoal. The char on the outside's just full of flavor. I'm telling you, this pork chop's just phenomenal. I'm telling you, pork chop is just a beautiful meat to cook. It's right up there with the steak when it comes to grilling. Well, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate it. You give it a thumbs up. You want to see more of these cooks? Click that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time on Barbecue with Greg.
Thanks for watching Barbecue with Greg, one of those barbecue cooking shows people watch on YouTube sometimes.